Hello, welcome back to the Bluayado channel. It's Friday, June 20th, 2025, and we have the Tuesday payers doing their declaration date today. We got two that's paying on Tuesdays, which is the weekly payers from Roundhill and also Granite Shares Yield Boost. So let's get to those numbers first, and then we'll figure out what we made for the last week. So first up is the ticket NVDW. Underlying security is NVIDIA, and it's paying 0.363110 per share. That's decent. That's okay. Yep. It's per week, so that's all right. Next up, we got TSLW. Underlying security is Tesla. It's paying 0.560133 per share. That's also nice. Not a Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Next up, we got AAPW. Underlying security is Apple. It's paying 0.144885 per share. This is kind of low. It normally pays around 20 something cents, but yeah, this is kind of low for this week. Next up, we got COIW. Underlying security is Coinbase, and it's paying 0.346036 per share, which, that is kind of lower, but it's still okay. Then last up, we got PLTW. Underlying security is Planeteer. It's paying 0.691743 per share, and this is an exceptional payment right here. This is really good. This is a really good payment. So yeah, so that's the numbers for the weekly pay from Roundhill. Next up, let's look at Yield Boost. I don't get emails from these guys, so I gotta go directly to the website, which is graniteshares.com, and then look for Yield Boost under the ETFs, and then we'll get to this page down here, and they have 5 options now. So first up, let's look at MVYY, which is the underlying security is NVIDIA. Ooh, it's 65 cents. Nice. So they paying 0.65719 per share this week. That's really nice. That's almost as high as what we got from Yilmax for the month. They paid this out in 1 week. And this security is only going for, how much is this thing? 27 cents. Hello. I mean, $27. 27 cents. You wish, right? $27.15 was the closing price on what that Wednesday, right? Because it was a holiday yesterday. So, yeah, $27 to get you 65 cents. And since this thing came out, it's been paying pretty good, 50 cents, 66 cents, and now 65 cents. So, yeah, not too shabby for a 20 something dollar stock. Okay. Yeah, so that's the first one. Ticket MVYY, 0.65719 per share. Wow. NVYY. 65719. Next up, we got ticket TQQY, which is NASDAQ coverage. And they're paying 0.17844 per share, which is okay. It's about what it normally pays. So yeah, 17, 18, now 17. So yeah, nothing outrageous here. This is about what it normally pays, so nothing crazy. And it's going for $18.88 on Wednesday. Not bad. 0.17844. TQQY. Next, we got TSYY, which the underlying security is Tesla. This one has experienced serious nav erosion. Again, this came out at $25 and it's $10 and change right now. So it only came out in December last year. So 0.29753 per share here. That's pretty good on a $10 stock. So that's that. 0.29753 per share. For TSYY, let's get the price. Is it? Yeah, it's been paying 30 cents, 30 cents, 29 cents. So nothing outrageous here. This is what it normally pays, I guess. About 29 to 30 cents per week so far. Last price was $10.72. So that's that. This is the Bitcoin one. XBTY, which is Bitcoin coverage. Let's see what you did. Oh, that's a nice payment. 60 cents. So yeah, XBTY is paying 0.60834 per share. That's a nice payment. XBTY. 60834 per share. That's a nice weekly payment. And yeah, what did it do? Actually, it's between 40 cents to 60 cents here. First time was 46 cents, then 62 cents, now 60 cents. So this doesn't really have a pattern, but I like 60 cents though. So I'm not upset with that. And the last closing price was $24.93. So yeah, there you go. 3 payments in, and this one is looking pretty good. Then we're down to the last one, which is the S&P 500 coverage, which is YSPY. So what is that? YSPY is paying 18 cents. So YSPY is paying 0.18864 per share. 18864 per share. And yeah, that's pretty consistent. It's paid between 18 to 19 cents since it started going weekly. 18, 19, 18. So that's nothing outstanding going on here. It's doing what it normally does. So that's okay. And the last price was $19.96. So yeah, okay, that's not too shabby. These started out at 25 bucks, so a little bit of nav erosion. It's not crazy, but it has a little. So yeah, that's the Yield Boost Weeklies from Granite Shares. Now, let's get to the numbers. This is the third week of June, and we have the holiday in here. And this weekend is my birthday weekend, so I'll be traveling a little bit after this show. I'm going to hang out with some friends and family in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is like a vacation for me because you guys know I'm in the suburbs. So me going to Brooklyn is like a mini vacation. So I'm going to the city out of the countryside out here. So we did Yield Max Group B, right? Now we can see the difference here. We did Yield Max Group B, which is the highlighter is NVIDIA, and this ticket NVDY. I got 950 shares of those, which used to be nice, but now we couldn't even get anywhere near $1 from these guys after waiting for a whole month. And as you see, ticker NVYY, which is just a weekly payment, you can get 65 cents. Okay, so did I have to wait a month to get 67 cents? Probably not. Weeklies are doing really well compared to these monthlies right now. So that's just putting my own 2 cents out there with that one. So 950 shares times 0.67 cents here. And I got $638.50. FBY 100 shares times 53 cents is $53.63. I sold out of money. Next up, we got Babo. I got 35 shares at 43 cents. That's 15.10. PLTY Playday. 80 shares at $3.26, which is awesome. Got me $260.80. This was the best one this week. Again, Playday is holding strong here. Marrow, 50 shares at $1.20 is $60.37. YMAX, 160 shares at 14 cents is $22.78. YMAG, 25 shares at 16 cents is $4.23. LFGY, 30 shares at 46 cents is 14.05. GPTY, 10 shares at 32 cents is 3.23. SDTY, 15 shares at 22 cents is 3.35. QDTY, 10 shares at 23 cents is 2.34. OT, 125 shares at 8 cents is 10.94. The Roundhill weekly payers from the week prior is TSLW, 50 shares at 16 cents, and that's $8.38. MVDW, 50 shares at 45 cents, that's 22.56. PLTW, that's 100 shares at 47 cents. I wish 47 cents, and you get $47.37. COIW, 100 shares at 45 cents, that's 45.47. And AAPW, 20 shares at 23 cents, and that's $4.69. Then we got the Roundhill indexes and YBTC. So ticker QDTE, 50 shares at 20 cents is 10.24. RDTE, 50 shares at 24 cents, that's 12.20. YBTC, 50 shares at 20 cents, that's 10.06. Defiance, we got the indexes plus MST here. So IWMY, 60 shares at 23 cents is 14.29. QQQY, 60 shares at 19 cents is $11.57. And MST, 25 shares at 27 cents is $6.79. Curve, these are monthlies here. Ticker AAPY, 10 shares at 25 cents is $2.50. GOOP, 10 shares at 35 cents is $3.50. Then we got the Rex shares weeklies here. Ticker MVII, 10 shares at 10 cents. This was a disappointing payment right here. So 105. MSII, 10 shares at 14 cents was also a disappointing debut payment here. 145. TSII, MSII, 10 shares at 30 cents. This is pretty good. It's 303 per share. COII, 10 shares at 30 cents. Also is 307. So nice. So yeah, TSII and COI did really good for their first payments for Rex shares weekly. But yeah, MSII, I think they fell short. Globex first payment, which is a Bitcoin payment, um, ticker BCCC, 10 shares at 19 cents is 194. And this in comparison to the Bitcoin one from Roundhill is about the same. So I guess that's okay because Roundhill paid 20 cents and debut payment of BCC is 19 cents. So comparing the two one, that's pretty good. So all right. Next up we got the oh well then now we got a comparison here. So yeah, ticket TSYY 70 shares at 30 cents, that's 21.35. TQQY 20 shares at 18 cents, that's 364. YSPY 20 shares at 19 cents, that's 384. And MVYY 10 shares at 66 cents. This is really good. $6.62. XBTY 10 shares at 62 cents is 623. Actually now for Bitcoin coverage, now Yield Boost has blew these guys out now. So I looked at it. So Globex and Roundhill compared to Yield Boost, it doesn't look good anymore because for the week they came out with 62 cents. And these guys can only get close to 20 cents. So that's that. Anyway, that's just looking at who's doing best. So best for Bitcoin seems to be Yield Boost this week. So altogether, we got $1,341.14. Taking out taxes is $268.23. Then I'm left with $1,072.91. I'm going to take out $750 this week to live off of, and then I'm going to reinvest $322.91. So that's where we're at. This week, I did just send credit cards, so I'm about 1,050 here for this one. And I'm not going to spend any money this weekend. People are spending money on me this weekend, okay? So I shouldn't do any more damage. I think I just paid these on the 15th. Put that wrong. That's just a regular 10. It's not a negative. These are all negative. So 29, 6. I'm going to see when I get my last payment for the week what I'm going to send extra to my principal. I still got one more week to go, which is the last of the month. Group C from Yilmax. That's going to end on the 27th. So, still got next week. We got a whole bunch of stuff to cover next week. Neo's Curve, Granite again, Defiance, all these guys. And the new one for me, Bitwise, which, this gave me my first payment from them since their last phenomenal payments that they made that I was not part of. But yeah, I hope they still do at least half of what they paid last time. These payments were crazy. So let's see what they do at the end of this month. And yeah, so that's next. Now, for the new ones from so weekly payers, we went over this. We got new ones. Was 34. I literally just did a video on the 13th, and today is the 20th, and the numbers have changed. Already how many weekly payers we got. So we got the new ones here from Roundhill individual indexes. They were not showing on my brokerage account on Wednesday. I think they should be there today. Definitely should be there on Monday. But they weren't even in Yahoo. But this morning I checked and they're on Yahoo now. So that's a good sign. I did check out the BRKW one and it's going for $50.15. So that's a good sign. Um, so I might look into this today. It started. Whoever could buy it, I couldn't buy it on Wednesday, but I should be able to buy it today. So I'll see if I get into this one and see which other new ones out of that list I might look at. Maybe Hui. Might look at this one. BRKW and Hui. I don't know if I'm gonna buy all of them. I don't know about that, but I'll look at these two. BRKW and HOOW, which is Berkshire Hathaway and Robinhood. So that's that. Don't make the video too long. It's Friday. I'm about to start my vacation and my birthday weekend. So see you guys again next week. Have a great weekend. This is Bluayado channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you next time.